Hello, welcome to Travel with Suri. This palace in Madurai is a 17th century palace erected in 1636 AD by King Tirumala Nayakar. The huge columns of the palace, the long corridors, and the vast central courtyard against the sky were a spectacle waiting to unfold. This palace is a classical fusion of Italian and Indian styles. The original palace complex was 4 times bigger than the present structure. In its heyday, the palace was considered to be one of the wonders of South India. Welcome to Thirumalai Nayakar Mahal, Madurai, India. Thirumalai Nayakar Mahal is just 2 kilometers from the famous Madurai Meenakshi Amman temple. It is best to hire an auto and get to the place. This will save you the hassle of looking for a parking. This palace is a national monument and continues to be an important historical landmark of Tamil Nadu. This palace was built by King Tirumala Nayakar, a king of Madurai's Nayak dynasty who ruled the city from 1623 to 1659. We purchased the entry tickets and made an entry into the palace through its gigantic entrance, and the sight that welcomed us took our breath away. The palace consists of 2 segments called Swarga Vilasam and Ranga Vilasam. Unfortunately, at present, only 1/4 of the original palace remains. As we enter the interior of the palace, the Swarga Vilasam, that translates to Celestial Pavilion, welcomes the visitors. Upon entering the courtyard, we suddenly felt that someone had shrunk us. Standing there, looking towards the throne from the distance, we could imagine how the common audience meeting would have been in those days. The pillars of the palace are key features, measuring 82 feet in height and around 10 feet in wide. The entire courtyard along with bordering corridors used to be the court called Swarga Vilasam. Your first step into the palace is enough to transport you to gothic heritage site in Europe, and yet you will be grounded in India. The reason for this is the amalgamation of both these styles of architecture. The tall gothic roofs embellished with Indian carvings. The stucco work on the arches and paintings on the ceiling reflects the Indian heritage. What is amazing is that none of these structures have been constructed using joints. The sturdy structure was created with a mix of limestone and eggshell. Rectangular floral ceilings, round lotus ones, and octagonal beauties. There is just a lot to admire. Every arch had a story of its own. Even the simple ones had a certain beauty when viewed from one end of the corridor. One look at the ceiling and an art lover would be mesmerized by the work done here. It is interesting how the artists have ensured entry of sunlight, especially to facilitate a peak at the ceilings. Here is another board that I stumbled upon at the palace, which gives a brief idea as to how vast the palace property once was. the Nartana Shala or dancing hall that has been converted into museum. With intricate stucco works and arches, it looks mesmerizing. Each of the pillars and arches has a different pattern. The Ranga Vilasam of the palace was used as a theatre and dancing hall. The two-storied hall carries the same architectural brilliance of the Nayaks with its high ceiling and intricate arches. The major difference here is the absence of those painted ceiling from the Swarga Vilasam. Instead, there are more stained glass windows here. The top floor was used by the royal ladies for viewing the musical performances. Look out for the ancient stone inscriptions from the time of Chola. There are palm leaf inscriptions, ancient books and old sculptures that you can find here. So if you are in Madurai, this should be on your bucket list after Madurai Meenakshi Amman temple. I hope you all liked my video. If you liked it, please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching and I will meet you guys in my next video.